Hello, and welcome to another video with the Mario HQ. And today's video we have Warhaven. It is a new game that launched on Wednesday, yes, September 20th. It is a PvP based game. If anyone ever played For Honor, it's kind of similar to that. It's basically the same thing, almost, I guess, in a PvP sense. Yeah, the only difference, I guess, For Honor had a story mode. This does not have a story mode. This is purely just team deathmatch and other game modes. I believe there's 8 in total. Currently, there's also like a TDM event mode that's happening as well. And that's basically just TDM, but based on 6v6, I believe. I didn't get much. I didn't play much of the event deathmatch. I was playing more just the standard ones, just trying to get a rotation of all the modes that they offer. So it was pretty cool to to play. I never really got a chance to play For Honor like a lot. I didn't put a lot of time into it, and I was like, well, let me give this a try, right? So it is it's actually made from the company that made the game is actually the same company that is making the First Descendant, which I covered in my previous video about that game. So it is a interesting game for sure. Mechanic wise, they're not too bad. I would say, I mean, it is a lot of close range fighting, obviously, because you have swords, spear, like a huge sledgehammer. So a lot of the weapons I thought I saw a bow and arrow in the trailer, or someone had a bow and arrow, but I don't think it's available yet. Maybe they will add it later on. But at the moment, everything is just close range weapons. So it is a very close range, everyone has to attack each other face to face. So it is a fun time. If you like to just, kill some time and just whack some people with some swords and hammers, then go for it, right? So, I mean, yeah, I had a good time playing it. It was fun. It was fun just, playing around with it, testing the characters. There's like, I believe there's a total of 6 characters. Once you hit level 10, you get the 6th one. And so also there is also another, I guess you could call it like an ultimate. There's an ultimate that you can transform into, and you only get that once per match. So you only have one chance to transform into they call them the immortals. And so there's 4 different immortals. They all do different things, and so you can transform into them, but only once per match. I read around in the betas that they actually slimmed that down. It used to be you can transform into the immortals multiple times in a one match. So it looks like there were some changes. I didn't get a chance to play the beta, so I think that's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool idea. Yeah, I kind of wish you could, like, maybe as you get kills, you can get another immortal, almost like an ultimate, right? So I kind of did wish that a little bit. I mean, you kind of had to just, I guess, pick and choose when you're going to use your immortal. So yeah, I mean, that was, I could see how that's a little bit of like, okay, well, there's not really, I mean, yeah, you just have to kill, but I guess it looks like to me they're trying to make a team effort of fighting together. I mean, I get it, right? It's a team, but it is a team-based game, sorry. And so I think that's why they don't want people dependent on just using the immortals constantly, right? So other than that, what else did I not like? I'll point out the things I didn't like first. That would be one. I didn't really like that. I mean, I didn't really see, in my own opinion, I think I saw it as like, well, that kind of, like, once you use it, I mean, and the matches are pretty long, so it's like once you use it, I mean, that's it, right? So you kind of have to strategize, I guess, a little bit of, oh well, I already used mine. Oh well, now you gotta depend on your teammate. Hopefully they didn't use theirs, so especially like, what if the whole team uses theirs and that's it, right? But I get it. It's a little bit of control from the developers trying to make sure nothing's overpowered, right? But yeah, I mean, that's one thing I didn't like. Another thing I probably didn't like was there isn't your dash isn't really, it's just kind of a dash to evade hits, but there isn't really a way to run. There wasn't a sprint action. So hopefully they add that, because when you're running from the base to go back when you die and you want to run from the base to the point, you know, it kind of takes a while. So, you know, and especially because like if you go into a point by yourself, obviously you're gonna get killed, right? So yeah, so I mean, that's probably the only two things I saw that were pretty bad. I mean, as far as like when I played it, I mean, maybe I have to play more, and maybe that's why I'll probably learn a little bit more things. Oh, maybe another thing I could say is I understand, and again, understand that it is in early access, and I understand that as well, that, you know, they didn't launch everything, right? They're gonna do it little by little, right? So yeah, I wish there was instead of just jump into the random playlist and just get whatever you want, I wish the playlist would have been a little bit separate. Kind of choose the mode you want, right? But it is in early access, so maybe they did that on purpose, because, you know, you don't know how many people are going to play the game. You know, you don't want every list to be empty, etc., right? So they kind of just forced everything to just be in one list, and then from there they'll figure out, you know, how many people jump into the lobby, right? So other than that, and then I think that's it for the things I didn't like. The thing I did like was pretty cool, was that you can change your characters as many times as you want. So you're not stuck to one character, right? So if you're a tank and, you know, the whole team's already a tank, then let's say you play one life like that, right? Everyone's a tank. Oh man, okay, well, we don't need this many tanks, right? Let me go switch real quick. I'll switch to attack. I'll switch to an attack mode, right? And you're not limited on that based on the game. I mean, on the match. So, you know, I think that's pretty cool. You know, you can change your characters many times you want. You know, most games are kind of team based like that. You kind of just choose your character and then you're stuck with that character, right? So I think they did it on purpose as well, just so they can keep things a little bit balanced. I did play one match where I had no healers. We were all 11 attackers, so that was fun. And the other team had 3 healers, so that was very fun, actually. Like, we were getting destroyed because we couldn't kill their tanks because they were getting healed by all 3 healers. So I was like, yo, we gotta attack the healers. And so yeah, you know, we just kept dying because the tanks they're pretty heavy on taking damage. You kind of have to team hit them in order for them to go down pretty quick. So yeah, that's one thing that was pretty cool, that you can just change your characters. Another thing I think was pretty cool was the things they added on the maps. It depends on the game mode, of course. Right now on the screen right now is kind of like a domination from Call of Duty. Kind of have to just capture the points and then you hold them, you know, kind of just hold the points and then you win. You get more points as you hold more of the points. So it's like domination. There is another mode called the Minion. It's kind of just I would call it like a King of the Hill almost, and it is a just hold the point all together as a team and then just try to survive and wipe the whole team off, right? So that mode is pretty cool because as you hold one point, you can get other equipment on the field, basically. So if you have the point, you can go activate the cannon or the bow and arrow, the crossbow that they have across on a tower. So that was pretty cool. That's a pretty cool little idea on that mode, at least. I only played, I think, those 2 modes. I didn't play much. I was kind of tired that day as well. But as far as like that was pretty cool little, you know, cool little mechanic to have in the game as well. So what else? I believe that Weapons are pretty cool. The cosmetics are pretty cool designs as well. Those are pretty good, well designed. Oh, the immortals I really liked all of them. I mean, they all kind of have their job basically. You know, one's like an attacking, one's a support, or maybe there's like 2 support actually. The immortals are pretty cool. They're pretty well balanced as at the moment. But like I said, if your whole team throws it, then you're done, right? But it is that's pretty cool designs, and I like the idea of it. You know, it's kind of like I said, it's like an ultimate. Everyone gets one. So and then other than that, I believe that's it for now. I mean, if I get a chance to play it again, I will. I mean, it's like I said, it's free to play. It's on Steam. It's early access. You can download it if you like, and it's a pretty cool little experience. It probably, like I said, if you want to just kill some time, you can definitely try it out. It's not a bad game. So yeah, I would try it out just to see. But anyways, that's gonna be it for today, and please hit the like button and subscribe to the channels for any updates on streams and uploads that I do. Join the Discord. I believe the Discord is in the description. And thank you so much for watching. Peace out.